Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Here's another question from the handout. This is from page 7, and it's question number 27. It's an inequality. I just did an inequality. I'm going to do another one just for more practice. Show you that what we're looking for. We're going to graph this. Anytime you see an inequality, graph it. You just have to understand the shading and then you're all good. So let's get this one going. And by the way, you're going to graph this as a relation. All inequalities must be graphed as a relation. All right, so let's go. We're going to do escape. We got the calculator here. Right now it's set up as a function. Just delete the equal sign, go down to option 6, and then just key in the inequality. So this is going to be it's going to be a negative 2/3 x plus 6 is greater than a negative 12. I'm going to do it graphically with the calculator first, and then I'm going to show you how to do it algebraically. So first thing, control divide a negative 2 over 3 x plus 6 is greater than. So is greater than a negative 12. Press enter. All right, so we just got this big box with a bunch of blue. Doesn't help us at all. So whenever you see something like that, always go menu 51, 51. All right, so now, if you look at this, I'm going to grab it and pull it over. It tells you that the answer is going to be 27 because the x value is 27. Now, if you, let me escape, let me move this back. If you hover over this, you can see that this is a dashed line. It's not a solid line, it's a dashed line. And what that means is, hey, it's going to be an inequality that doesn't have an equal part to it. Now, the answer is going to be 27. So I'm going to do menu 51 more time. So the answer is 27. X is 27. Now, the shading is on the left. If the shading is on the left, that means it's going to be less than. If the shading were on the right, it would be greater than. This is less than. So the shading is indicating X is less than 27. And this is how you would write it. You would say X is less than 27. That would be the answer. If you just write the answer, you will get 1 point. In order to get full credit, you have to do it algebraically. So let's do that. All right, so I'm going to write it a negative 2/3 x plus 6 is greater than a negative 12. So I'm going to move the 6 over here. Let me change the color. Subtract 6 from this side, subtract 6 from this side. This is going to cancel. I'm going to have a negative 2/3 x, and then a negative 12 minus 6 is going to be a negative 18. Now, what I'm going to do, last step, is I'm going to divide both sides by a negative 2/3, divide this side by a negative 2/3. So this is going to be 1x. And then if you don't know how to do the negative 18 divided by 2/3, then dang it, use your calculator. Go here, and I'm going to do control divide. I'm going to do a negative 18. And then down here, I'm going to do control divide again. I'm going to put in a negative 2/3. Press enter. Tells me that the answer is 27, which is what I already knew. I already knew that. I already knew that the answer was 27. So let's go back and finish this up. Now, because we divided both sides by a negative number, we have to switch or flip the inequality. So instead of it being greater than, it's going to be less than 27. We already knew that because we had that by graphing it. By the way, even if you do it algebraically, you should check it by just graphing it. That's an easy way to do it. That's an easy way to check it. But anyway, these are both. If I did it this way, that would be 2 points. If I did just this, that would be 1 point. Honestly, if you don't know how to do it algebraically, you absolutely should know how to do it graphically. And I don't have a problem with you just getting 1 out of the 2 points. I think that's perfect. All right, so that's that. I'm going to upload this and hopefully you're good. So